With the economic backdrop not great in China, President Xi is still going to be, he won't be deified, I guess, but he's the longest serving since Mao Zedong. He has a firm grasp on power. And in your view, it's only a matter of time for Taiwan?
That's right, Joe. I think the clock starts this month, because prior to this month, when he takes over that unprecedented third term, he was not going to destabilize his grip on power. I think after this month, when he takes over that third term, that calculus changes. I think that starts the clock for when China is going to make its move on Taiwan. It's possible that Xi Jinping won't want to take the risk of a new Taiwanese president who takes office in May of 2024, or possibly even a more U.S. assertive president, such as an alternative president in January 2025. I think that demarcates a potentially short window for Xi Jinping to make his move. Even if it's not in that window, it could be between now and 2027, when the U.S. actually decommissions many of its ships. But that's the window we're looking at. And I think that has the potential to send major shockwaves through markets, starting with the global semiconductor industry, because Taiwan is the fountainhead for our global semiconductor supply chain for advanced chips. And when that happens, the refrigerators we use, to the laptops, to the cell phones we use, those all rely on advanced semiconductors. And I think that could be major economic pain here in the United States, which is why it's all the more important for U.S. semiconductor companies to be prepared. And that's why we launched this ETF.
We better get cracking. Vivek, you're not saying you were happy about the CHIPS Act, are you? Has it gotten a libertarian like you all? No, but we need to ramp it up here. Toot sweet, do we not?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think some of that investment best comes from the private market itself. In fact, China, there's an interesting lesson to learn here from their industrial policy. China's own efforts to invest in its own semiconductor production capabilities have been disastrous. It's gone so badly that they've actually instigated the telltale corruption investigations for the government money that went into their own chips sector. But I think that might actually light a fire under their feet even more to go for Taiwan, because China has made clear that they see TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company in Taiwan, as a potential strategic asset. Now, Joe, a lot of people will say that actually TSMC's lights could go out if China invades militarily. Well, guess what? There are ways for China to annex Taiwan without setting foot on the island, blockade the island, pressure it into peaceful non-military annexation. And in that scenario, China holds the keys to our future, because they will dictate the terms on which we actually get access to the semiconductors coming from that island. And I think that is economic catastrophe in the United States. I think markets will respond very poorly. At the same time, though, we believe that one silver lining is that semiconductor stocks could outperform meaningfully in that scenario if, and this is the big if they start preparing today. And the funny thing is, U.S. financial institutions are woefully silent about this risk, because many of them, including large asset managers, have conflicts of interest in China that prevent them from warning their clients about this, and prevent them even from warning their portfolio companies about it.